From Oracle Park in San Francisco, it's a perfect night for baseball. Welcome to the Sunday Night Showcase. It's the New York Mets taking on the San Francisco Giants. John Shelby and Chris Singleton with you. Well, Singy, all eyes are on this team's elite starting rotation. They're stringing together some quality outings.
Yeah, every starter is stepping up right now, Boog, going deep into games, and most importantly, keeping their bullpen fresh. Buckle up, because it doesn't appear that they're cooling off anytime soon.
First pitch coming your way next. And on the hill, Landon Root. Singy, he was impressive his last time out.
Well, last time out, picked up the win, didn't allow a run, pitched extremely well. He doesn't have to be perfect, but if he can give another performance like last time out, his team will be happy.
All right, ready to go here. Mike Tauchman up now for the Mets. And we are underway here in San Francisco. Comes up empty. And downstairs. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Had him way out front of the slurve. Here's a Mets lineup now. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Chris.
Yeah, Boog. They understand various situations and think ahead of the opponent. Teams like this know how to get down to business and focus on the task at hand.
Francisco Lindor in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Inside, ball three. Next offering is fouled back. And a 3-1 on the way. Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first. Quick start here this evening. 2 out. Top of the first. Back here for the Sunday Night Showcase. So up next for New York, Jorge Polanco.
No, outside.
Right through there for a strike. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Now it's the Giants' turn. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Oracle Park. And on the mound in this one, Clay Holmes. Singy, he was impressive his last time out.
Well, he's off to a good start, getting a win in his first start of the season, and so lifted a little bit of pressure. Right here, it's all about getting win number 2.
Jung-Hoo Lee digs in now.
Tonight, right fielder, number 51, Jung-Hoo Lee.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Not in time.
He's in there. He's safe.
Got himself in great position and couldn't have played that one any better, but just stood no chance with that great speed running down the line.
Luis Arraez stands in. 3 for 11 in the series coming in. The 1-1. And there's the strike.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Lee gets his lead at first with nobody out. Gets a piece and stays alive. And that one ripped to left. Dives, but it falls. Could be extra bases. Doesn't stop. Heads for home. The relay to the plate, and he's out.
You're out.
A lot of real estate to cover on that play defensively. A long throw to the cutoff man, and then a lot of ground to make up as well on the relay. But an excellent job of execution and getting that out at the dish as he tried to make it home all the way from first base.
Willie Adames stands in. 3 hits and 12 trips so far in the series.
Yep.
After the loss yesterday afternoon where they really didn't ever get things going on offense, I think this is an important opportunity right here to pick up an early run.
Ball.
Time called. Swings and misses. That is strike 2. Got him swinging. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. This group was shut out their last game, so we're going to see if they can bounce back with a better effort here today.
And Boog, it can get in your head a little bit when you get shut out. You're frustrated. You're seeing that consecutive streak of innings you haven't scored, and you want to get off to a great start, score early, because if you don't, you feel like you could linger into 2 consecutive games, which no one wants to be a part of.
That one fouled off. 2 outs and a runner at third here in the finale of this 4-game set. Swings through the sweeper. And a swing and a miss. And that is that. We head to the back here in San Francisco. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. Tap foul at the plate. Vientos starting as the designated hitter. He made his big league debut in 2022, and he was a second-round pick back in 2017. Kenny Jansen doing home plate duties in this one.
Not a huge strike zone from Jansen, so he can't really be called a pitcher's umpire, but he does like the bottom part of the strike zone. We may see some pitchers steal a few strikes down there, especially the ones right below the knees. That's if their catcher can present it properly.
Next pitch just misses, and that's ball 2.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others, and right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
Comes a 2-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And there's one away. So up next for New York, Brett Beatty.
Yeah.
Second inning here, no score. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Popped in the air out towards left center. Adames gets under it, and there are 2 down.
Batting 6th, third baseman, Ronnie Mauricio.
Now the third baseman, Ronnie Mauricio. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball. Two down, nobody on. Down and in, moved his feet. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. So Marcus Semien now gets a chance with 2 gone. Here is Marcus Semien. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. And that one a little below the knees, and it's 1-0. On the ground. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He decides to hold on to it, and that leaves them with runners at first and second. First and second, 2 outs. Luis Torrens getting ready to hit.
That's a strike.
Out to short, Adames. And that will end the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Oracle Park and digging in for San Francisco, Casey Schmidt. Swings through that one for strike 1. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Here's the 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Really aggressive at the plate in that at bat, Siggy. He was hacking at all of them.
Yeah, and he chased all 3 of the pitches, Boog, and that's not an at bat you feel good about as a hitter, but I think we have to give some credit to the guy out there on the mound. Clearly those offerings had some serious deception to him.
Stepping in, Bryce Eldridge. And it stays fair. Can't glove it cleanly.
Batting 7th, center
Just
fielder,
found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline.
Bader.
That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Here's the veteran outfielder, Harrison Bader. No hits in the shutout yesterday afternoon. That one outside. Ball 1. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a miss. And it's a ball and a strike.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
2-1 now. And a big swing and a miss. Pitch kicks away. Fires to first and almost got him, but he gets back in. Definitely had thoughts of trying to move up there. Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that's the third out. One left for San Francisco. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back. Well, Singy, this starting rotation has been dominant, and we've seen much of the same today.
Yeah, and the numbers speak for themselves, Boog. This group just keeps executing game after game.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
Ball.
Now that's smacked to right center. And a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. That gets by him. And he's into second with nobody out.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged 0-fer to start the season and get into a slump.
Here's Mike Tauchman. Now
Ball
one miss.
outside.
The Mets with a chance to score first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Right through there for a strike. That one finds the zone. 1-2. Top of the third, no score. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swings and misses. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Welcome back to the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. So up next for New York, Francisco Lindor.
Ball.
The Mets looking to strike first here in the finale of this 4-game set.
No,
he's just
inside.
missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think of. Good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Pretty close, but it was a ball. One challenge remaining for them now. Sliced hard, but foul.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
Man at second. Fouls one off. 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Lindor wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, so the call will stand. Still one challenge left for them. And now the first baseman, Jorge Polanco. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. Into the outfield, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Runner at first with 2 away. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Towards first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. It's the game of the week. As we go to the last of the third. And digging in for San Francisco, Jake McCarthy. Holmes back to work. Popped up, and that's foul. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. The 0-2. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Back to the leadoff spot of the Giants lineup. Jung-Hoo Lee will hit next. Reached on an infield single his first time. And he takes a strike. Runner on the go. No. There's a ball. Throw to second. Save. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
These hitters look to be pressing at the plate a bit. They're swinging at pitches that are clearly balls, just trying to make something happen. The best approach is that relaxed approach.
And now the count is even.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
In the dirt. And the runner holds.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
And ball four, two aboard.
Up next for the Giants, designated hitter, Luis Arias.
So digging in, Luis Arias. Doubled in his first AB. The 0-1. Hit on the ground, might be two. The flip, there's one. On to first,
no,
save.
He's in there, safe.
So they get one, but a really nice try there.
The shortstop, Willie.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Willie Adames. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Two on, one out. Close, but called a ball. And now it's even 1-1. Challenge from behind the dish here. And on further review, it was a strike. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. The shortstop takes a ball.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Next offering way off the plate.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2-2 now. Swings and misses, struck him out. huge strikeout there.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, one out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up. And that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. That helps keep the energy and morale.
That is the inning. New inning getting started. And stepping in for New York, Brett Beatty.
Well, these Mets doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up one run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. And a ball and 2 strikes. Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. And he gets him. Nicely done.
Up next for the Mets, third baseman, Ronnie Mauricio.
Ronnie Mauricio, the next to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. On a line. Can't get there. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Marcus Semien up now for the Mets. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1.
Ha!
Mauricio leads off first with 1 away. Breaking ball misses down and away. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. That's out number 2. So up next, Luis Torrens. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And that's outside.
That's a ball.
Swings through that. Swing and a ball popped up. Devers settles underneath it. And that'll do it. Mets lead. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Second baseman, Casey Schmidt.
And that one fouled off.
Well, these Giants just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
A little out front there as he swings through it. That's down and in. The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. This one popped up. Polanco under it. And there's one down. Bryce Eldridge, the next Giant to hit. And he's already singled in this game.
Ball one. That's a ball.
The Giants down by a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Late that time, and it's strike two.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good two-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Now Harrison Bader, and
ball.
The first pitch misses for ball one.
High.
Two down, nobody on. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Softly hit to third,
That's
but
foul.
it kicks foul. That one almost got him.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Liner, base hit. He forced a lot of pitches to be thrown and ends up collecting a hit.
Up next for the Giants, catcher.
Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey. Flied to right his first time. And there's a foul ball. The 0-1.
Ball.
On the ground to third. Mauricio with the throw to first. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. And we're back. What a run it's been for this pitching staff, Singy.
Yeah, you can just see the confidence out there right now. When a staff is rolling like this, Boog, it becomes contagious. Every starter wants to match what the last guy did. Sets the tone for the whole club.
This to third. Zips it across. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Mets.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Here's the center fielder, Mike Tauchman.
No.
Tauchman, 35 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2013. That one ripped, but foul. The 1-1. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with one away.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Lindor in now, takes ball one off the plate. On a line, base hit. Bader quickly throws it in, and that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with one away. First and second, one out. Jorge Polanco now at the plate. Sneaks through, base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. One runs in. Now a second crosses the plate, and they take a 3-run lead.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Vientos in the box now, takes strike one. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Man at second. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty.
Well, they get the strikeout there, and what kind of stood out to me was that they weren't shying away from contact. Every single pitch was in the strike zone, and that tells me they wanted to attack him, and it paid off.
Now it's going to be Brett Beatty.
Yeah.
Runner at second, 2 down, and we're at the top of the 5th. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Good job at damage control right there. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now 3-0. This is the game of the week on MLB The Show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging in for San Francisco, Jake McCarthy. Shortened the bunt and missed it, and it's 0-1.
I'll try to bunt for a hit right there, and you can tell he's trying to get something, anything going offensively.
Now the 0-1, and he bunts, but that's a foul ball. The 0-2. Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down, I got this.
Back to the top of the order, Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit.
Jung-Hoo Lee.
Foul ball there. On the ground to third, Mauricio. In plenty of time to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along.
For the Mets.
Luke Weaver taking over on the mound.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of them right here to get some critical outs.
Play made, that ends the inning. We're back, and here's a look at how we got to this stage of the game. Ronnie Mauricio up now for the Mets. Line drive to short and caught. One pitch and one out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Simeon lays off down low as he digs in for the third time. He swings and fouls one off. Now Marcus, a career high 45 homers in 2021 with the Blue Jays. He parlayed that into a 7-year free agent deal with the Rangers. It's in and out of his glove. Flips it, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Luis Torrens. Swings, and this one's flared.
That's foul.
And foul ball. Here's the 0-2.
To take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons he let it go by. He's still in the at bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Outside low, and the count's even at 2. That's
ball.
Inside. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
To the right side, Schmidt throws to first, and the Mets go 1-2-3. It's the Mets 3 and the Giants nothing. Bottom of the inning, and digging in for San Francisco, Willie Adames. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Well, these Giants finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations. And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
The 2-1. And a foul ball. That's too low.
3.
Full count now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Payoff pitch. That one
Ball
misses.
4, first
so a
base.
leadoff walk.
Up next for the Giants, third baseman,
Rafael Devers up to hit.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
And there's a ball. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. And now the 0-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
There's the strike. 95 of that one. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. One gone here.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
The 0-1. On the ground to second, might be two. Lindor, that's one. Double play.
He's out.
What a twin killing, Dan. Back here in San Francisco. It's getting late in this one. Yet another elite performance by this pitching staff. Unfortunately for them, their offense hasn't returned the favor today.
Yeah, and that can be frustrating when you're doing your job and not getting much support. Still, if they keep holding it down on the mound, all it takes is some timely swings to change this ball game.
Sam